never realised that fucking black magic was real.
Right.
No, we took this to fucking Hollywood.
Yeah,
Why, making money?
People thought you were like into black magic and
We started
evil.
getting invites to fucking midnight at the cemetery with black magic. What the fuck's this?
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Into the Void. Feels like it's been a real long time, but good to be back doing some lives and have some actual lives coming up, interview lives too that are going to be coming up that I'm going to be talking to you about. And but as always, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's say some hellos in the audience. Pat, what's going on? Pat show is next, and then Pat also on the 26th. We're trying to set up though his show. So that's the Facebook though right there, Madhouse and Ozzy tribute, and his show. They're doing a show on the 26th, and we're trying to figure out how we could live stream that over to here and just have that play on it as well. So hopefully that will go down on the 26th. We'll make it happen somehow, Pat. And then Pat's actual interview, though, will be out this week, like shortly this week. And then another interview as well that I'm dropping. I told you about in the past about a guy. His name's Dave. He has a Randy Rhodes channel. And but he's like, we debate, we agree to disagree on things. That one's interesting though, as well. But yeah, Pat, I want yours like to be knocked out like right before like that show and all that. And then if we could live stream that show over, that would be fantastic, man. And your guy got in touch with me too. So if we could just figure that out, that would be great, man. That would be great. Who else we got in here? Gracie, how you doing? Great to see you, as always. Kilo, what's up, my man? Great to see you. Jojo, Danelle, what's going on? It's getting close to Christmas here with Ozzy Osbourne, and I think the family is feeling it as they will. Many Christmases missing you, RIP. Yeah, losing loved ones too. With holidays was always the worst. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. Let's make sure. Gina, what's going on? So, wait, I always feel close to Ozzy when I perform his music. Nice, yeah, because you got to you embody him, right? You got to embody him, and then it's like a spiritual type thing. I can imagine too. I listened to your the video of Believer, man. The way you sing Believer is I love it. I absolutely love it. Love that version. And again, folks, you could listen though to them right here. I should have made it like a bigger page because I forgot this. It's a fucking vertical thing. But Madhouse and Ozzy tribute. And there's Pat right there. Wearing the fringe. I love it. And we got Christmas coming up. Maybe I'll put some lights up. I don't know. I'm not in a Christmas mood this year, but that's just me personally, though. What a great song. Oh, I love it. I was reading what you said. I always feel close to, yeah, that Believer. That's like my number 2 right at the Diary of a Madman. Absolutely. I would say on that album. I just love it. Watching the time go and feeling the leaves grow. Oh man, it's so good. So good. And the effects though do you guys use too and all that, man. Like it's good. It's real good. It's tight. I like it. Like it a lot. So yeah, so me and Gina on Mondays are the holidays are coming. Gina's got busy with work, and so we apologize on the past week or two and the holidays, but we still are going to get to this. And Gina, I'll just talk to you and you let me know when we could do that, and to get back on to, the Monday. But I get it; it's the holidays. There's no rush, whatever, But no rush, nothing like that. But just let me know, and then we'll get back on that. But if you're working on like this Monday or whatever, I'll probably do a live because normal lives are every Monday at 7. But I mean, you're always like boom, you're always in right whenever the hell you want to be in. So just know that. And what else we got? I want you to, Gina. I was even thinking about what do you call it? Co-host and it's interview that I have as well. But I'll talk to you about it. Xmas is hard. I just chill by myself at my apartment. I did buy myself a new TV. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Me and my brother for my mom got her a brand new TV and every single, like the Apple TV, Netflix, Hulu, like every channel known to man, and with a new TV set thing with a fireplace, like to try to stop crawling up in the attic and get rid of stuff in the house and just moving around, cleaning. But that's how they deal with it. We have a great sound guy at the venue. Nice. So Pat, we got to get this hooked up though, where that would be so great because here's all I would have. Wait, let me. So here's the only way that I'm knowing how we would be able to do it is either if someone has a laptop at that show, right, with a mic, then we could StreamYard it and I could easily just boom, put it right up like another square, like like that, as if I have someone next to me here. If not, even if they have a phone, then I could send them the link to the phone and you can hear it on the phone. Yeah, it won't sound though as good, but I mean, if there's like an iPhone or something though like that though, because they take in though, it won't sound bad at all. That's all I need. All I need is the link. I mean, excuse me, the email to the phone that's going to be recording this, and I could easily come up in the office, start turn it on, and then right when it comes on, pull it right up, and then boom, have it on the whole entire full screen for the whole entire time. That's all we got to do. Done. Beautiful. Have a funny story regarding the first Black Sabbath album and my first listen. What do you got? We could talk some Sabbath. Did I put up if you can link to Rick's YouTube channel? Yeah, but listen, what I'm trying to say is that we don't even have to do that. See how I'm on StreamYard right now? So whatever device it's being like recorded out of, that's like a phone or a laptop. If that happens to be the case, all I need is the email or the phone number, and then I could send the link that way and to invite them in, and they could be invited in as well. And then I could just pop it right up on here. I'm just saying, no, that's an alternative. So there shouldn't be no excuse for us not to be able to do it, is what I'm saying. No, so we'll get it done. We'll figure it out. What's up, Crow Lady? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. He uses an iPhone. Perfect. Good. And they're the best, those speakers, though, for picking up on the so boom, have them though recording it sideways, obviously, for so you can see the whole stage. And then all I need is his phone number or his email address on the iPhone. That's it. And then boom. Because trying to pair with YouTube channels and stuff like that, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know to do. I always roll through StreamYard. I don't know to do that, but that would be the easiest way. Plus, I can make it like I won't even be in the corner. The full fucking screen will be the full show, which is great because I just have this box right here. And I just go boom, and it'll work that way. So, at what time that's at, Pat? That's East Coast time. At what time? Yeah, no, I know we're talking about offline, but this is just community. This isn't like, a topic. We all talk here, you know what I mean, about whatever. It's all good. I have both. I'll email you both. Bang. And I'll remember too. I'll remember better. And also too, when I was texting yesterday, because I had to turn my phone on and then turn my phone off to redo everything. I was sending text out to other people. So, and if they didn't get them, I apologize. Then if you got a counter text going like, what the fuck, blah, 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 because I forgot to turn my phone on and off. Because from that interview I did with Bob with the long distance when they shut me down and then I had to turn it back on. Plus, that was the best thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not having a phone on for a month was the freaking greatest thing. I mean, people were still getting in touch with me. I still had to do what I had to do and stuff through other ways, but it was peaceful and I needed it, especially at that time. So I make sure I get to everyone. All right. So now I don't know if anyone in the audience ever knows the Randy Rhodes channel though with this guy though right here as well. He came on the show and we were talking, and this is just we're not debating here or nothing, but hold on.
His legacy and the truth, which was a recommendation of a guy who used to work with Randy Rhodes Society, I think, and due to some drama on that group because it's run by somebody who's not a fan of mine. What happened is a guy who's on the group had a recording of a show from Tower Theater that nobody ever heard. So we were able to pull out an unheard bootleg and post it. It's on YouTube.
So that one will be I'm gonna see if I can get him just to come on live because it will be I think it'll be better to live. Going back and forth and like with if the chat though wants to get involved and stuff like that. And Gina, get in touch with me too if you do not mind. But also too, another reason why I wanted to come on this show. So like for example, like I know I just said it, but like I was like Mondays are always the lives or whatever, but I'm gonna be honest, like probably until Gina gets back or whatever, I'm gonna because I'm not like I'm just being dead honest. I'm not good at like hosting stuff by myself. I'm not. I need to have like someone next to me, like bouncing stuff off and just stuff like that. I mean, I could do like pre-records and do like a topic and stay on that topic and then edit stuff over it, which I'm gonna definitely start doing. But as far as it goes, like, with like just me on by myself, like I don't really want to, I don't want to do that like on live that much anymore. I just feel uncomfortable doing it. I just don't feel like I'm good at doing it. And I'm just gonna keep putting up the shorts that I put up. I'm gonna still do the topics now that things are starting to settle down a bit, especially after the holidays. There'll be a lot more topic videos, interview videos, and all that. And then me and Gina's live, absolutely though will still though be up. But the live like randoms and stuff like this and stuff like that, I don't know because I just don't feel like I do. I don't know. I like to have person bouncing stuff off of. Eastern in Maryland, you start at 9:00. Beautiful. We have an open act. We start at 9. Bang. Got it. I'm good for Monday, Loomis. Awesome. Yeah. So then, so then Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's and then 4 p.m. Western, obviously, Pacific. But will always though then be the live as well if something has to happen over the holidays or whatnot, whatever. But yeah, like I just, I'll host a topic show, I'll interview people. I don't mind doing that at all. But the me by myself lives, I'm just, like, yeah, I don't know. I just not comfortable really doing them. So that's pretty much that. But with that said, because it's just I don't even know the ones that I was doing like for 5 hours, 4 hours. Like I was looking back, I was like, man, how was I doing that? Like and then Pat came on and he helped out too, and it was great, and that was awesome. And Pat, I hope you're all packed in, for the holidays and all that, my man. I wish I was actually out by there too. I'd love to see that show, but the fact that we're going to be able to get it up on here, that was going to be awesome, though, as well, because I'll just pop it right up on the full screen, and that's on. I don't even know because I'm not even like, and I'm not trying to be selfish or nothing. When I'm like, I'm not even into Christmas this year or whatever. Like, so I'm not trying to be a downer. It's just that I'm just not. But where's the calendar at? Where are you at? All right, so Christmas. So that's yes. So that's on a Friday, the 26th. Christmas is Wednesday and Thursday. And oh my God, Christmas is this week. What? Wow. Yeah, it is on Wednesday. That's crazy. Yeah, Pat, keep texting me to remind me about Friday. Time still is just going. Whoosh. Jeez, crazy. I just email you Rick's email address. I'll follow up with you with the number soon. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. So Gina, then we're gonna start back then, and we're gonna rock it with the on Monday with the Sabbath first one. Talk about the history, the build up to it, all of that type of good old stuff, or just no, actually not, because we're gonna stay with the album, if because that's what we usually do with these. We'll just talk about like the album. I wish though I was born though at that time though when that came out, and because I always wonder when people heard that for the first time. Because when I heard it for the first time, there was already, you know what I mean? There was like your Judas Priest, your Iron Maidens, your Metallicas, everything else was already like out there. But for people like, you know, you hear the freaking bell and the rain and stuff like that. I mean, it definitely had to be a lot different. But I'm excited to talk about Sabbath, and then we'll because what was the one the last one we did, Gina? Oh, Ultimate Sin. That's right. But then though we didn't really. I remember now. I remember that was a lot. But last one that we kind of did, but kind of got to redo. And then after that, I can't wait though till we get to my third favorite Ozzy album is Osmosis. It's like without a doubt, hands down. I love that freaking album. I was just listening to it the other day on the vinyl and the freaking vocal melodies and and the keyboards, and I just think it's such an underrated album. Tomorrow is the first day of winter. Yes, it is the 21st. Actually, right now, as Pat, this second is the first day of winter. Right when this show started, it is winter. Yep. Where does the time go, folks? I heard the album. Yeah, you're 12 years old. That's what I mean. Like that's awesome. And then because you had there was Deep Purple, who are fantastic. Zeppelin, other bands don't like that and stuff though. But I just think though that why am I so blurry? Stop being blurry. All right, there I am. I just think though that when it just comes to like the riff, like and consistency of it, yeah, there were songs that had like metal influences that could sound like that, but the consistency of it and how Iommi's fingers, how because how you make the little tips with the soap plastic thing and would put the little leather stuff over them, like that's unbelievable. And then they would down tune the C sharp, and that gave them like that more doomy or two sound. And yeah, nobody sounds like Iommi. Like just like how nobody sounds like Gilmour. Like it's not the effects pedals David Gilmour uses. It's the it's just his fingers. And like, he uses one finger on two strings, and the tone of it's just amazing. But just those certain players. But Iommi, you just can't replicate at all. Even Ozzy said that. He's like, he goes on, you don't know if he's like, I don't know if it's American guys or whatever. He's talking at Billy Morrison, and then he goes, but he's like they seem to play it like a little faster or whatever, but he's like Tony Iommi for whatever reason it is. He's like, he's the best fucking guitarist fucking I ever fucking that. Like, this is, I think that was verbatim what he was saying, but just how, who do you guys think have better bands overall over English? It doesn't have to matter, but like, the British over English, like, well, the British invasion when that came in, or American bands? I think you got to give it though to the Brits on that, and I'm fucking from America, so without a doubt. Good night, Jada. Yeah, I'm not staying on late. I just wanted to come on just to like give a little update because I haven't been on in like a while, and let people know what was going on with the show and what's coming up on the show. And then I wanted to bring up Pat's show, and then now we're going to be doing that as well. Well, yeah. See, so that is an episode though I actually already did. I just have to edit it, but a bunch of shit obviously went on. But this episode here, I'm making like a little like mini doc thing on it and talking about, because that album's like, it has a lot of stories to it. Steve Vai was attached to it, and so were other people even way back years back. But it didn't get done though until 95 is when that album came out, and there was songs with Steve Vai, and I'm sure as you know, and stuff like that. And there's even on the album his side with My Little Man, that's with Steve Vai, that still made it on the album. But I just think like, all right, like Perry Mason starts. I remember when I got it, because I remember No More Tears. Guys, No More Tears was like that first album, because you realize I'm 81. So No More Tears comes out, I'm freaking 10 years old. So like that was like the first, like, like remembering, like really, really remembering. And listen, no, not actually not though. Probably No Rest of the Wicked would be, to be honest with you. But I didn't hear that though first though, because I listened to Blizzard though before that though, because of Crowley when I heard that. But anyway, what I'm saying though is, then I remember when I got Osmosis, I just remember saying to myself, I think I said this a million times on here, but I'll just gonna say one more time. I was like, all right, there's no way that this is gonna be like, not that like, I didn't think that he could put out another good album. And I'm like, yeah, because usually, new albums come out, then so the bands into like their first few albums are always the why are they the best, because that's like when they're the hungriest, that's when they're whatever, and then when they make it big or whatever, it's hard to that's what I believe anyway. But the fuck am I talking about again? I had a good point too. I always lose my train of thought. But I just lost my whole train of thought there. Next. Holy Christ. Been listening to a lot of Sabbath and Ozzy, like rediscovering how badass it all is, hearing new things. Oh, it's great. It's freaking great, man. And like that poll, like I put up, and like that's why I put all of the above. That's just for fun. Like when I put up those polls, like what do you listen to more? Well, actually, it's a legitimate question too: Ozzy solo or Sabbath or both. And for me, it's just like just listen to both. You know what I mean? Like it all. Everyone could be different, but it's not. I wasn't putting them up against each other or anything like that. It was just a legitimate question. Sabbath was a departure from any music that was out there at that time. Iommi, the riff master. Absolutely. Yeah, going UK as well. Yeah. Ozzy attracts great musicians. Yeah, he's very charismatic. And like, even though like when I was even talking to Bob, he even said, because I even said, I go, why Ozzy? Because Bob, he played with bunch of people, and he said like he knew, like this guy's voice is just a different. It's just completely different from anything out there, and he just knew that it was an opportunity that they could have made just great music, which they did together. And plus, I just think Ozzy is extremely charismatic. Charismatic, you know, he's he's like that lovable type of lunatic type guy. He just has that thing that you just you love the guy. UK, yeah, right. Not only as members, but also in bands that toured with him. Well, yeah, but what he did though, Kilo, though, is which is great, is even before Ozfest with all those bands like that he would bring out, like, on the road with them and stuff, and give them, he gave so many bands their start, but he also was given, like, back in 83 on the Bark at the Moon tour, Motley Crue, and then in 86 to Metallica. Gina, you were at the concert, Master of Puppets. And it wasn't and that show was hard to follow after that, you know what I mean? Master of Puppets. I remember him even saying that, but like Ozzy had no ego. He didn't care. He'd bring so many bands out and give them, like he just did so much, like, and so much for music. It's like Rick Rubin said in that short I put up yesterday. He's like, Ozzy changed everything. He absolutely did. And Ozzy and Black Sabbath. I mean, Tony, and Geezer Butler, little Bill Ward's my guy. You know what I mean? It's like the Muppet. Yeah, he's just unbelievable. I just love the way how he plays. Like he's like the Muppet behind the drums and stuff. But Geezer Butler and Geezer, even at the back of the beginning show, was just still like unbelievable. Like just like like he's freaking 20 some years old, just killing it. But the way he just attacks the bass and he plays different, like over Tony's lines, like a lot of people just think it's just Iommi's just riffs, but like it's what Geezer's playing with them as well is just it just makes it. It's just they're perfect. Like you get rid of one of them, boom, it's a different band. Oh yeah, thank you, Pat. Thanks for redirecting me. So anyway, I remember I put it on and Perry Mason, and immediately I was like, whoa, because I love keyboards and stuff. So like once though I heard keyboards, I was like, yes, it's like D D A. I remember D, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden that bass line, bum 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 bum. I'm like, what? Boom. So that song plays, and then that solo, everything about it is like, wow, that was good. Next, and then boom, keyboards again. I just want you. And I love that song. I love that video. Everything about it, I love. And then every other. Have you heard the message? The writing on the wall. Oh my God. I can't sing for shit. I can play piano a bit, but that's about it. So still, and then, Old LA Tonight, beautiful freaking song. See You on the Other Side. Come on. That's like a hit. Unbelievable. Um, that came out the other day. I had to turn it. I couldn't listen to it at this moment. It was too much. But, what the hell? What can I think? Oh yeah, my Mr. Jekyll Doesn't Hide, Thunder Underground. But his vocal melodies too, and Denial, like and Tomorrow, like his vocal melodies in Tomorrow. All right now, and then like when he's like, you don't have to keep the lights. I'm so used to being blind. No more goodbye. What's the one song when he's going? Uh, um, it's denial. You're in denial. But there's a vocal. I'm trying to think of a vocal melody though from one of the songs that's just so fucking incredible. It's like vocal melodies are like an instrument too. It's like it's so good. But fuck. Anyway, that album I just think is underrated. And no, that's not a just a Jakey. I love Jakey Lee. It's fucking unbelievable. But I just that for some reason we can't help what we like to hear, and that album is by far yeah, I would say after Blizzard and Diary, because like they're like one to me. I gotta give it to Osmosis. Love Geezer's playing. Yeah, and he's also just so fucking fun to watch too. You know what I mean? Like, just it's because the way, and not even, and you could have guys like Flea, who of course Flea's fun to watch, Flea running all over the place and stuff, but he's just fun to watch by just him, he just stands there and just the way how he just like attacks it, and then with the pedal too though, with the wide, and then with like when he's playing before NIB, it's oh I don't know, I love him. And I like like his lyrical ideas as well. Geezer is a great bassist who wrote many of the lyrics. Great combo. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was just saying though. Like he was like into a lot of like he was into like the right type of stuff for Black Sabbath's music. Like it just went together like perfect. I have a video. I'll share it as a short tomorrow though, but it's like Paranoid, and it's Ozzy singing though the vocal melody, but he doesn't have the lyric though yet. And they had to come up with that though, like real quick, and they did. But it was like the first take of it or whatever. I'll share that tomorrow. Ozzy had a great voice, and his talent was also he created vocal melody. Well, yeah, like that's the thing. Like even when I'm talking to Bob goes like he said about his vocal melodies. He goes, his vocal melodies were just as important to everything else to the song. Like he said, you take away one ingredient, it's all that's those songs aren't happening. You know what I mean? It was the chemistry, but but he said though he goes the vocal melodies were absolutely just as big of a part of the song as every other instrument though there. Now, you, of course, with the vocal melody, I mean, you do want something badass behind it. And then, you have freaking Daisley, Randy, and Lee behind it, though, playing incredible stuff. So, that obviously helps. But Ozzy just also has an act for, like, I'm not going to, like, let's be honest, that stuff that I just said right there from that band right there is, in my opinion, was just, like, unbelievable. Like, and some of the newer stuff, or let's say Ozzy collabed like with someone, I still love it just because of Ozzy's voice. Like he just has that, like I said, they could fucking make an album like Ring Around the Rosie and with Ozzy singing it, and I could listen to it. He just has that voice. And it's not for everyone, but some people I don't know. I absolutely love it. Geezer is always putting it in the fills and variations to supplement the songs are so badass. Yeah, exactly. And those fills that he's putting in, like that's what makes it's like Iommi has like the freaking structure of like that riff, and Geezer just like fills the riff inside with his line. It's like which makes it even more heavier. And Billboard just going off, and freaking then you got that voice from Ozzy. Like, yeah, they're so good. So good. Oh yeah, Pat, I forget. Did I ask you that? I definitely think I asked you in our interview. Do you guys do any Sabbath? I think I did ask you this. I can hear you doing good War Pigs, my man. But I could have sworn though, I think I asked you that in our interview. I think you said that you just do the song. Generals gathered in the Ozzy can sing the phone book, and I would listen. Yeah, he just has that. the voice that you could. It's just it's and if there's anything remotely good behind it, it's freaking fantastic. And he always had great musicians and all that stuff. So um even when he was sick in the end there, like with his neck and with his back and like the Parkinson's and all that, when he did the patient like number 9, like where that was just like collab like with like Chad from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then had a bunch of other people coming in on that, collaborating with them. Just his like, I'm not getting out because I'm patient, I'm bad. Just his voice, it's just still, I'm not gonna lie, like that's not Diary of a Madman to me or Mr. Crowley, but to me it's still though great because just that voice, I fucking love it. Oh man, nice. That's right. Fairies were. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You sent me fairy. Yeah, I saw it. What am I talking about? It's been a wild. Well, Ozzy can sing the phone book. That's a good one too to pick though, because usually War Pigs, Paranoid, and like maybe someone will pick like Iron Man, but like a little fairies were. I like it. I like it. Nice. That's got a lot that song goes all over the place with different tempos. I love it. Back a year or so, we did 3 set shows. We did a lot more Sabbath. Got it. So how long is like how many songs you play? I think 16 tops, 14, 15. But it's actually a lot though, because some of the songs are real long. What am I talking about? Back a year or so, we did 3. Oh yeah, I already put that up. Sorry. I'm so blind, but this light though freaking kills me. Especially before I'm going to be going to bed. Iron Man 2, I forgot. Nice. Yeah, no, man, the band's good, man. The band's tight. The bass player's good. The version of Believer, Pat, is just when you're like, okay, baby, and then that effect that goes off, like that's fucking badass, man. Excuse my language, but it's just how I talk. Chilled. Oh yeah, nice. We do 2 sets around 20 songs. So yeah, I was close 16. But so it's 10 and 10. And nice, that's awesome. So that'll be like from 9 until about what, like midnight, 12:30. And that's on the 26th. So, and then I'll also put it up in the post section too in the community while it's on. And then plus, like whoever sees the channel, even when I'm sharing shorts or whatever, it'll say around the circle live, and then they can just click on it and watch. I'll have it just up on the full screen. But then I'll check out that then email there. Probably gonna crash and watch a movie soon. Just wanted to come on to say what's up. Yeah, buddy, you bet. Yeah, Pat, everything else, man, everything would have been done, and even the other guy's interview would have been done all by now already. And even my buddy Jansen, I still have like another part of his that has to come up, but I just had personal stuff though going on and stuff. So but now like I'm getting like back to everything and stuff. So apologies on the delay. We take a 20-minute break between sets. Got it. So that's 20. Oh, yeah, that's you. 2.5 hour set. Nice. And Pat, what's great is like, you don't do it like every day, every night, like it's just here and there. So like that's gotta be like a great night. It's probably always a memorable night, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I'm sure you do. I mean, it's fucking you doing it. But you know what I'm saying? Uh good for you. It's gotta be a good time. No worries. You lost family, bro. Yeah, that sucks. It happens. Well, so everyone's clear then. Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We are. Hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. Why does it have to do that without making the noise? Um. Little Christmas thingy there, but this Monday though, me and Gina, 7 p.m. Eastern, back on schedule with the normal lives, and then I have Pat's interview that'll be out before though his show, obviously, and then we're gonna have Madhouse and Ozzy tribute. Look them up on Facebook. Uh, I will have that show playing on the 26th, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll put it in the community, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Stop around midnight, yes, and we packed the place. Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to it, my man. And I'm gonna go lounge with a movie. Pretty beat up. I just wanted to come on because it's been a while, and I just wanted to let everyone know what was going on, like with the channel and what's coming up. And oh, and also too, there's there'll be more parts as well too, with Bob as well. Again, so stay tuned for that as well. But I'm going to hit the sack, and I want to thank everyone that tuned in real quick just for these updates, and we'll see you Monday at 7. And then Pat, you get in touch with me tomorrow or whatever. We'll work that all out, and it'll be a done deal. But we'll see you Monday for Black Sabbath, me and Gina. And thank you all. And yeah, no, you'll see. I was gonna say I wish you Merry Christmas, but we'll be on Monday. So take care, everyone. Good night.
Never realised that fucking black magic was real.
Right.
No, we took this to fucking Hollywood.
Yeah,
Why, making money?
People thought you were like into black magic and
We started
evil.
getting invites to fucking midnight at the cemetery with black magic. What the fuck's this?